junk, garbage, or useless pieces of plastic. Whatever you want to call them, you probably have things like these lying all over your house. But did you ever think your thingamajigs and doohickeys could actually be a collector's item, possibly worth hundreds of dollars? People from all over the area are sitting and standing behind me, anxiously waiting to see if their trash can turn into cash. Folks come here to the Victorian House for Heirloom Discovery Day to see if their basement barnacles can be worth more than just being a dust collector. Jackson's Auction provided appraisers for the Saturday event. The appraisers graciously donated their time and gave people more insight on the items they had brought in. They evaluated items in several categories, including paintings, glassware, and furniture. Cindy Sweet, the collections manager for the Cedar Falls Historical Society, said they had a great turnout, over 80 people in just the first hour and a half. Cindy also told us that everyone was having a lot of fun and were enjoying learning more about the historical information of their items rather than the value.
Oh, they've all said that it's been lots of fun, and they're really excited to know more about their items. A lot of them are bringing in family heirlooms that they don't necessarily want to sell. It's interesting to know the value, but more than that, they want to know the age of the item or maybe where it was made and just a little more about it. This is the first time we've had the Heirloom Discovery Day at the Historical Society, and the reason we did this is because we have an exhibit right now called Cedar Falls Collects, and we're featuring the collections of many Cedar Falls residents. And we found that there were so many more that we could have featured. We didn't have space for them, so we ended up doing a community lecture or meeting once a month so that other people could bring their collections in and talk about them to the community. And we thought that this would be a great way to wind it up, so we called Jackson's Auction and asked them if they would come and do a Heirloom Discovery Day and tell people about their collectibles and give them some information and valuations. We limited it to 2 items per person because we had been told it can get overwhelming otherwise, and so many people had more items they wanted to bring in, and I don't blame them. I know I could have brought a number myself, so it would be fun to do it again. I think everything that we do here at the Cedar Falls Historical Society, we keep in mind that we are serving the citizens of Cedar Falls. Our mission is to collect items relating to Cedar Falls, to its history, to its citizens, and to its businesses. And so we want to engage the community as much as possible in the things that we do and in the history of the community so that they're excited about it too.
I was able to talk to one person about their experience at the event.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I didn't realize they've had this before, but I'll keep looking forward to it because it's a lot of fun. Mostly I go to auctions and just look at things that look a little interesting and think, oh, I've seen that somewhere before. I think it might have a little value, so I buy it. And I think it did okay.
Stephanie told us that the event helped her and her husband enjoy what the Historical Society and the Victorian Home had to offer.
Oh, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to, now I've said to my husband we should really come down to the Historical Society more often. I'm ashamed that we haven't done more of it and volunteer. So I think it gives you a wonderful opportunity and makes you get out of your little comfort zone and think a little bit more of what you should be doing community-wise. I think it gives a sense of community.
The Cedar Falls Collects exhibit runs through the end of the year and is free and open to the public. For more information, contact the Cedar Falls Historical Society, located at 308 West 3rd Street, or call 319-266-5149. For City News, this is Cory Hauser reporting. Activision's interactive music video game hit Guitar Hero has been rocking its fans and players since its debut in November of 2005. Over 14 million games and guitars have been sold so far, generating over $1 billion in revenue for the company. Guitar Hero is a game that features rock and roll songs from as early as the 50s. The object of the game is to press the buttons on your guitar that correspond with the buttons or notes that come at you on the screen, then strum to play them when they reach a certain point. Last Friday, the Cedar Falls Rec Center decided to host its own tournament of the popular game. Samantha Fox explains exactly how the kids are divided.
We had them all play one game first so that we could decide if they were a beginner or if they were more advanced. Then we split them up into 2 rooms. We decided to write their names in like a round robin tournament so that every child played every other child. And then we are going to circle the names of the winners and then decide who will play who the next round to get to the championship. The winners receive trophies, first and second place trophies, and they're really nice metal trophies. So they say Cedar Falls Rec Guitar Hero Night 2008.
The competition was fierce on the expert side of the divider. In the end, it came down to 2 tough kids. What'd you feel about your competitors?
They're pretty hard. There was one named Dylan, he was the hardest.
He was hard to play against?
Fletcher, because I've seen him and he did better than me on the one that if I would have won, I would have won the whole thing. But he beat me, so, you know, he won.
And I just really came out here and played my best.
I think I could have won if we chose a different song.
You think you're better than everybody in your school?
No.
You know?
No, because everybody can play expert, pretty much. Do the tutorial stuff first. Because when I started, I was really bad, and I just did the tutorial, and then I just then do easy. And if you get stuck on a song on medium, try to go back on easy and 5-star it on easy. That would help you finish it on medium.
Feeling like Jimi Hendrix, Slash, and Van Halen all mixed into one giant rock legend, I decided to take on Fletcher in a battle of epic proportions. In the end, the real rock legend stood tall, while I bowed my head in defeat, waiting for a rematch someday. I'm Cory Hauser reporting for City News.
Can you name 10 nursery rhyme characters or 10 things you can buy from a vending machine? These 2 teams will try to do their best as they play the loudest game show in Cedar Falls. It's time for Panther Shout Out. And here's your host, the star of Panther Shout Out, Cory Hauser.
Thank you, Josh Paulson. Welcome, folks, to another tremendous season of Panther Shoutout. We've got a brand new set, we got a brand new logo, and, well, I'm still here. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Anyways, we got 2 great teams doing battle, and they're going to play for, one of these 2 teams will have the right to play for a cash jackpot this season, starting off at $300. $300 picking one of these 2 teams. On my card, 10 nursery rhyme characters. 10 nursery rhyme characters. Every one you name that's on my list is worth 50 points to you. After 30 seconds is over, we'll go to Team Real Life Action Heroes. They'll have 15 seconds to get the rest of them if you missed any. You ready?
Yep.
We have 30 seconds on the clock. Go.
Humpty Dumpty. Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Little Miss Muppet.
Jack and
Spider.
Jill. 3
Mother
bears. Jack Sprat.
Goldilocks. Jack Sprat.
We have Jack and Jill, Little Miss
16
Muffet,
bears.
Humpty Dumpty, and Mother Goose.
Old Mother Hubbard.
Old Mother Hubbard.
Yankee Doodle. The guy who broke the egg.
What's the girl in the red? Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
The wolf.
That's not a nursery rhyme. The egg guy. It was Humpty
Humpty
Dumpty.
Dumpty.
Seconds. You got Humpty
The
Dumpty.
horses, the knights, all the king's men.
Oh, couldn't put Humpty back together, guys.
Yeah.
They got 5 from what I got. Jack and Jill, Little Miss Muffet, Humpty Dumpty, Mother Goose, and Old Mother Hubbard. Another 5 on my list. You can even the score right here. Real Life Action Heroes, 15 seconds. Go.
Goldilocks.
Nope.
Jimmy Horner in the corner. Sticking his,
No.
not Jack Horner.
Little Jack Horner.
Little Jack Horner. There you go. The old woman in the shoe.
No.
The Mother Goose.
I already said that.
Jeff Shingles.
Is that your last name, Jeff?
No, but I had shingles.
Oh, you had some.
It's fine.
Sorry to hear that.
It's old.
These
Old
news
news.
get 250 points, and hey, better than nothing. 50 points for the Real Life Action Heroes. Yeah. All right, there's 4 other ones that could have got you some points. We had the 3 blind mice.
Oh, there it is.
Jack Be Nimble. Jack jumped over the canvas. Old King Cole, who was a merry old soul. And Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep.
Yeah. Lost her sheep.
Who has sheep anymore anyways?
Panther Shout Out.
We have come to the final round of our second episode of Panther Shoutout this season, and we have a close game at our hands. 1,300 points in the lead on my right with Team Zoltan. Only down by 50 points is Ben's Secret Service. They have 1,250 points. Time for reverse shoutout. Instead of them listing what's in the topic, I'm going to do that for them. They got to put everything together and tell me what everything has in common, what the topic is. Faster they get it, more points it's worth. This round goes for a minute and a half. Whoever has most points when that buzzer sounds is going to the bonus round and playing for $325. Hands on your buzzers. Reverse shoutout starts with this answer. Violin. Mandolin. Yes.
Stringed instrument.
Yes, 450 points. Next two. Dances with Wolves. Bull Durham. Yes.
Movies. With a certain actor.
Incorrect. The Untouchables.
Movies with Kevin Costner.
Correct. Well, we have just the person to do that. Her name is Angela DeHarte, and she has exactly what you're going to play for. Angela.
Tonight we have $1 movie passes to the College Square Theater. For tackling topics, we'll add 3 t-shirts from Lone Star Restaurant to your wardrobe. For completing 3 topics, you'll each be headed to AJ's Eatery and Spirits in Waterloo with a $10 gift card. For finishing 4 topics, we'll be sending you to Peppers with $10 gift certificates. And if you complete all 5 topics, your wallets and purses will be full of our cash jackpot of $325.
Thank you, Angela. Yeah.